To access the test points, remove the two screws that hold the alternator back cover in place and remove the cover. Set the AC voltage selector switch to the 120 AC volt position. With the cover removed, start the engine and measure the AC voltage across the main stator lead terminal block. You'll be taking 4 measurements for this test. Measure voltage from the black wire to the red wire, then the black wire to the white wire. Next, measure from the blue wire to the red wire, then from the blue wire to the white wire. Your measurement for all 4 readings should be 120 volts AC. Next, set the voltage selector switch to the 120-240 AC volt position. With your test meter set to volts AC and with the engine running, measure the voltage from the black wire to the red wire. Your reading should be 240 volts AC. Next, measure the voltage from the red wire to the blue wire and between the white wire and the black wire. Your reading for these 2 tests should be 120 volts AC. If all these readings are within specification, the alternator is operating properly. Inspect the wiring harness, AC receptacles, circuit breakers, and terminals on the control panel. If the readings are low or 0, inspect the stator for damage and repair as needed. If the stator is not damaged, continue with the tests. Next, test the stator main coil resistance. With the back cover of the alternator already removed, remove the wires coming from the control panel to the terminal block. Leave the stator leads attached to the terminal block and reinstall the nuts. Using a test meter set to ohms, measure the resistance between the red wire and the blue wire. Then measure between the white wire and black wire. The measurement should be 0.27 ohms plus or minus 10%. If this is out of spec, replace the stator. Next, check for the stator to be shorted to ground. To do this, use your meter and check for a short from the red, black, or blue wire to ground. Then, test to verify that the windings are not shorted to each other. To do this, measure between the red wire and the white wire and between the blue wire and the black wire. You should show an open circuit on these tests. If any of these tests are out of specification, replace the stator assembly. If all tests are okay, continue to the next test.